The silence was louder than me. There was a time when I thought silence meant peace. No yelling, no arguing, no broken glass, no slammed doors, just quiet. But nobody ever told me silence can scream, it can fill a room, it can follow you home, it can crawl into your chest. Until one day, you don't even remember what your own voice sounds like. I spent years trying to be heard. Eventually, I stopped trying, because the silence was louder than me. Was louder than me. Yeah. I remember sitting at the dinner table, watching conversations pass me by. Everybody spoke, nobody listened. I had questions trapped behind my teeth, but every time I opened my mouth, the room already moved on. So I learned some words were safer left unsaid. Funny how a child can mistake being ignored for being invisible. I carried that lesson into every friendship, every relationship, every dream. I'd apologize before anyone blamed me. I'd agree before anyone argued. I'd disappear before anyone could leave. Not because I wanted to, because silence taught me that's how survival looked. People called me quiet, they never realized I had 1,000 things to say. I just didn't believe anyone wanted to hear them. The silence was louder than me. It echoed through every room I walked into. I tried to shout, but fear translated every word into another whisper. So I smiled, I nodded, I stayed invisible, because somewhere along the way I started believing my silence was all I deserved. The older I got, the quieter I became. Not because life got easier, because disappointment became familiar. I stopped knocking on doors that never opened. Stopped chasing people who won't even remember my name when they needed something. I mastered the art of sitting in crowded rooms, feeling completely alone, watching laughter like it belonged to another lifetime. I became the listener, the shoulder everyone cried on, the one who remembered birthdays, checked in first, stayed up late, talking people off the edge. Funny, nobody ever asked who talked me off mine. So I kept collecting storms inside my chest, pretending my heart still had room, until one day even breathing started feeling heavy. Have you ever screamed without making a sound? Have you ever wished someone would notice you were falling apart without having to explain it? I did every single day. One night I turned off every light in my apartment, not because I wanted darkness, because I wanted to know if the silence looked the same as it sounded. It did. The clock kept ticking, the rain kept falling, cars kept passing outside, the whole world continued moving. While mine felt frozen, I finally whispered, "Does anybody hear me?" The room answered with silence. For a moment I thought that was my answer. Then I realized silence wasn't telling me I didn't matter. It was asking me why I kept waiting for everyone else to give me permission to speak. Maybe the loudest voice I've been searching for was my own. The silence was louder than me, until I chose to answer it. Not with anger, not with fear, but with the truth I'd buried for years. I'm still learning how to speak, still learning that my voice doesn't have to shake to matter. And maybe one honest word can silence 1,000 nights of keeping everything inside. Maybe the silence was never stronger than me. Maybe I was just afraid of hearing myself. Now I know healing doesn't always begin with someone finally listening. Sometimes it begins the moment you decide that your voice deserves to exist. And from that moment on, The silence will never be